my YouTube, this is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my REVENDREAD Zombies deck profile for you guys today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry guys, that took me quite a while to give you guys this deck profile because within the past couple weeks, I've been playtesting this deck to be able to give you guys the best list possible for the upcoming format, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And of course guys, as I progress to the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys all my card choices and the reasons why I play them. And let me tell you guys right now, Zombies has to be one of my favorite archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's really fun to play. The fact that they're able to abuse the graveyard with cards like Mizuki and things like that, and with the new addition, how we're able to make Omega is just absolutely phenomenal. You know, being able to recycle back cards like Mizuki directly from the Banish pile is also really good for your follow-up plays within the next upcoming turn. By the way guys, if you guys want to see more deck profiles, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. 500 plus likes for more deck profiles. I have a ton of deck profiles coming up. Guys, DD Dave is coming back soon, okay? He's coming back. He's currently in Hawaii right now. He's currently trying to move back. So if you guys want to see DD Dave deck profile, make sure you guys spam the comment section below. By the way guys, before I start this profile, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys haven't yet gotten your Megatin pre-orders, make sure you guys pre-order your Megatin today at dollies.ca. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Dollies is selling it for $17.70 Canadian. If you guys convert $17.70 Canadian to USD, it will be $13.97, so around $14 US you guys can actually get your Megatin. So if you guys want to pre-order your Megatins today, make sure you guys pre-order it down in dollies.ca. I'll leave the link in the description box below where you guys can pre-order the link. Okay guys, start with the monster real quick. You want to play double REVENDREAD Slayer. This card is the new addition to the deck, and for those of you who do not know its effect, let me read you guys the effect. You can ritual summon this card using any REVENDREAD ritual spell once per turn. If this card battles an opponent monster during damage calculation, this is a quick effect. You can banish one zombie monster from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack. If this card is ritual summoned is sent to the graveyard, you can add one ritual spell from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send one REVENDREAD monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of REVENDREAD Slayer once per turn. The good thing about this card is that you can ritual summon this card using any REVENDREAD ritual spell, so the only thing that we have right now is REVENDREAD Origin. So, you know, within the near future, 100%, they're going to be getting more support because it says that you can ritual summon this card using any, REVENDREAD ritual spell. So definitely we're going to be getting another ritual spell, which is really, really awesome. Can't wait to see that. And also, you can banish one zombie monster. This is a quick effect to basically make this card gain 300 attack, and this is why Shurin users are so good in deck, because cards like Solitaire and also cards like Shurin Spirit Masters get their effects off when they're banished, which is really, really amazing. So REVENDREAD Slayer is just really good for that. And also, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one ritual spell card directly from your deck to your hand. Of course, you want to always add the REVENDREAD Origin, which is really, really amazing. And this card can also ritual summon REVENDREAD Slayer from your grave, which is really nice as well. And also, when it's sent to the graveyard, you must dump a REVENDREAD monster directly from the deck to the grave. So the thing you want to dump is usually the REVENDREAD Revenants, and of course the one REVENDREAD Hound Horde. I only play one in each copy of this because these cards can actually brick, and you can always easily have access to this card by dumping it to the graveyard. All cards like Gozuki, you can dump it to the graveyard with Unizombie, and also dump it to the graveyard with REVENDREAD Slayer as well. Having multiple copies of these cards in your hand are not good at all, so that's why I only like to minimize myself on playing one in each copy of this card. Hound Horde basically says that if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can discard one REVENDREAD card, special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. If Hound Horde was one of the cards that was used to ritual summon into REVENDREAD Slayer, Slayer basically gains an additional effect to basically banish a spell and trap card on the field, which is really amazing. And REVENDREAD Revenant is really good because it has a similar effect to Hound Horde. If you ritual summon Slayer with Revenant basically gets to target one special summon monster your opponent controls and banish it. So this card banishes special summon monsters, and this card banishes spell and trap, which is really amazing. The reason behind only playing double REVENDREAD Slayer is that Slayer can be ritual summoned from the graveyard. So I don't want to maximize myself on breaking in this deck. If you play triple copies of REVENDREAD Slayer, you never want to see multiple copies of this card in your opening hand. Anyways, you usually just want to search it off cards like Pre-Preparation of Rites and Preparation of Rites as well. And also, once you already see one copy of this card in the graveyard, you can always recycle it back. Next off, for our Shruni engine, of course, you want to play triple Solitaire. This card is really amazing. Basically, this is an Omega dot deck with the new addition to the Slayer, which is really good. So you want to see Solitaire in your opening hand as quickly as possible. Double Unizombie card is really phenomenal. Dumping your Mizuki to the graveyard is also really great. Next off, you're going to play triple Shuriniwi Spirit Master. This card is absolutely incredible, especially commonly off with Slayer. What you do is that Slayer attacks, activate Slayer's effect, banishes zombie from the graveyard, makes this card becomes 2700 attack, and also since you banish Spirit Master gets to pop a face-up card on the field, which is absolutely phenomenal. So these two-card combo is just really, really great. So Spirit Master is really good. So essentially a Goblinberg for your zombie deck. So triple Spirit Master, definitely a must-have. And of course, for the last Shurini monster I'm going to play is one Shurini Spectral Sword. This card is really good because you can get access into your level 6 Shurini Synchro, which is really amazing. And I don't recommend you playing multiple copies copies of this card. One copy of this card is enough because you can always have access to this card by sending it to a graveyard with cards like Gozuki and things like that. So one Spectral Sword is more than enough. Next off for your, your Mizuki engine, of course, triple Mizuki, the heart and soul of the deck. This card is absolutely phenomenal. Being able to provide back any zombie monster to basically extend your combo plays is really good. And the fact this card is so good is because with Omega can always recycle this card back from the banished pile, so you can have follow-up plays within the next turn, which is really good. So triple Mizuki. Next off, I play double Gozuki. Gozuki has an amazing effect where you're able to dump a zombie monster directly from your deck to your graveyard once per turn. And if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can manage one zombie type monster from your graveyard except for Gozuki, and special one zombie type monster from your hand. So when this card is sent to the grave, banish Spirit Master, special a zombie monster from your hand, and then when Spirit Master is banished, boom, destroy a face-up card on the field. So double Gozuki, and last but not least, the one zombie master to round off our zombie engine. And that's pretty much it for the zombie engine, guys. Zombie master is just really good during mid and late game, being able to provide back your zombie monster and also ditching cards like Mizuki from your hand to your graveyard, so that way you have more follow-up plays. It's just really good. So one zombie master. And next off to our supporting engine, you're gonna play, of course, double Red Resonator. A huge shout out goes to Lithium. I actually got this idea from him. I've been testing many versions of this REVENDREAD zombie deck, and I feel like Red Resonator is just a really good addition to the deck because it actually helps you make single plays, and it actually helps you make Omega. And of course, especially Red Resonator and REVENDREAD Slayer, you can actually make double Omega in one turn, which I'll showcase you guys a combo throughout the end of the video. A really good combo card to basically help you go off with your combos, which is really amazing. And last but not least, of course, the best monster in the game right now, you want to play the one Max C to run off our monster lineup. So that's pretty much it for the monsters. Let's go off into our spells. Alright guys, start off with the spells, of course. We're going to play the Ritual spell card, Triple REVENDREAD Origin. This card can be used to ritual summon any REVENDREAD ritual monster from your hand or graveyard, and that's why you only play double copies of REVENDREAD Slayer, because you can always ritual summon this card from the grave. If REVENDREAD Slayer you control would be destroyed by battle by card effect, you can banish card from the graveyard instead. So essentially, it is a gospel revival for zombies, which is absolutely amazing. So Triple REVENDREAD Origin. Next off, you're going to play Triple Pre-Preparation of Rites. This card is really amazing. You want to see this card in your opening hand as quickly as possible, because this card instantly gives you access to Origin and also Slayer directly from your deck to your hand, which is really good. Next off, you're going to play, of course, the one Pre-Preparation of Rites. And next off, you're going to play double Resonator Call. The 2-on-2 ratio is my favorite. In my personal opinion, this card gets your red Resonator directly from your deck to your hand, so that way that you can extend off your combo plays. Or best one-ups, the Soul Charge. You open up Soul Charge, you're able to make crazy boards. So I love Soul Charge so much. One Foolish Burial, one Burial from the different dimension, one Gold Sarcophagus. This card is really amazing, especially during mid and late game. Being able to banish cards like Spirit Master to get a free Bob, or being able to banish cards like Shiranui, Solitaire, which is really good, so that way that you have access into special summoning a Shiranui monster from your banish pile. Next off, for our last one up, you want to play, of course, the Regeki. Really good board clearance cards. And the problem that I actually find with this deck is that it's really reliant on the normal summon. If your normal summon doesn't go through, your opponent has cards like Strike or Warning and Ash and things like that, it's really hard for you to actually, play with this deck. So to get rid of back row, you definitely want to play the double Twin Twisters, and in the deck you actually don't mind discarding cards at all, because discarding cards like Mizuki is also really great, and also discarding cards like the Hound Horde or also Revenants are not too bad as well if you have these cards in your hand. So Twin Twisters can actually put in a lot of work. If you want to play Cosmic Cyclone, you guys go ahead and do that, but I found that throughout testing, Twin Twisters are just more beneficial in the deck. And last but not least, for our traps, we're going to play double Shiranui style Swallow Slash. This card is really amazing, same purpose as Twin Twisters, helps you get rid of back rows and help interrupt combos, which is really good. You can tribute one zombie monster and target 2 cards on the field and destroy them, then banish one Shiranui monster directly from your deck. So you know what I mean. So essentially, you can destroy up to 3 cards in one turn with Shiranui style Swallow Slash. You can go slash, kill 2 cards, banish the Spirit Master directly from the deck, kill another cards. So one card can essentially just destroy your opponent's entire board, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that's pretty much it that I play for traps. The double Swallow Slash is just really powerful. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the spell and traps, and before I go off to the extra deck, I just want to let you guys know that the reason why I don't play Allure of Darkness is because these are all the darks that you have in the deck, and I feel like these cards are just really important to actually keep in the main deck, and they're actually not as value, and it's not good of a use to actually banish them at all, in my personal opinion. If you're playing a more of a heavy, REVENDREAD engine, I recommend you guys playing Allure of Darkness, but these are all the cards that are darks in the deck. I feel like, with Allure of Darkness, you don't have a lot of targets, and most of the time, if you open up Unizombie and you go Allure of Darkness, you don't want to ever banish cards like your Unizombie, because Unizombie is your starter card, and you also have like one of each, REVENDREAD, Hound Horde, and of course the Revenants in the deck. Zombie Master can become really important during late and mid game, and you always want to keep these cards in your graveyard, in my personal opinion. If you guys definitely want to go ahead and include a lure, you guys can go ahead and do that. Just make sure you guys play more dark targets. Maybe include cards like Gofu, maybe include cards like you know, on the second Houndhorde or even a second Revenants if you guys would like. But in my personal opinion, throughout testing, this list works fine for me. And one of the cards you guys can also consider playing is also Pot of Desires if you guys would like. But those cards can just be really risky because you don't want to be banishing your Slayers and also your ritual spells, in my personal opinion. Let's go off to your extra deck. Extra unplayable, of course, double Cypher Lord Omega. Card is absolutely amazing. You're essentially trying to play Omega spam in this deck with addition to Revenant Slayer, which is really, really awesome. So Omega, one of the best cards in the game right now. Being able to just banish you know, a card in your opponent's entire hand and being able to recycle back zombies every single turn from your banish pile is just really, really powerful. And you guys all know that when this card is in the extra monster zone, you basically banish it, it comes back to the main monster zone, so that way that your extra deck is not locked. You know, one of the best cards in the deck, one Scarlight, one Starter's Dragon, one Black Rose, one Moon Rose, one Shirinu Shogun Saga. You actually make this card really consistently in the deck, which is really awesome. One Leo, and of course the one Coral Dragon. Most of the time I find myself going to Coral Dragon, being able to pop a card and, you know, activate Mizuki or buy back a level 4, and actually help you make a Leo, which is really, really powerful. So Leo and Coral Dragon, really, really good. And also when this card is, you know, goes to the grave, you get to draw one card, which is really amazing. Double Shirinu Samurai Saga, you know, really solid cards. A staple to actually play at 2. One Archfiend Zombie Skull. Last but not least, I play one Xyz, one Abyss Dweller. I want to have a win condition against True Draco, which is really awesome. And last but not least, for our Link monsters, one Mrs. Radiant, and also the one Decode Togger to round off our extra deck. Extra deck again, guys, all up to personal preference. You guys don't even essentially have to play Links, but having access to Link monsters is really good. Mrs. Radiant is really great because when it dies, you can add Mizuki directly from your graveyard back into your hand. So that's pretty much it for the extra deck, guys. The deck is always at the personal preference of what you guys want to play. Make sure you guys use my deck as a guide to what you guys can play in your own deck. Alright guys, so let's go out with a mini combo tutorial real quick. Alright guys, so let's go out with a combo video real quick. So if you guys open up this 3 card, you guys can literally make double Omega. Okay guys, so let's go out with a combo real quick. What you need for this combo is Solitaire, Red Resonator, and of course a pre-preparation of rights to basically have access into your Slayer and also your ritual spell directly from the deck to hand. Instead of pre-preparation of rights, you can also have the Slayer and also the ritual spell instead. But you know, having this card in your hand can literally search out those 2 cards. So you're gonna normal summon Red Resonator, activate Red Resonator's effect to special summon Shirinu Solitaire from your hand. Activate Solitaire's effect to tribute summon itself to special summon a Unizombie directly from the deck. So you special summon a Unizombie right here, okay? And then you're gonna activate pre-preparation of rights to basically search your spell and monster directly from your deck to your hand. So you're gonna activate pre-prep, hoping they don't have Ash, okay? To get these 2 cards to your hand. Alright, so this is your graveyard right here, and this is your field. Let me organize that more nicely over there. So cool. And now what you're gonna do next, you're gonna activate Unizombie's effect to basically dump a Shirinu, you know, Spirit Master to the graveyard. So you have these 2 cards in the graveyard right here. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna activate REVENDREAD Origin to basically banish the Shirinu Solitaire and also the Shirinu Spirit Master to special summon a REVENDREAD Slayer directly from your hand. And then of course when Solitaire gets banished and also Spirit Master gets banished, if your opponent has a face-up card on the field, okay, you activate Spirit Master to pop that face-up card. But let's say you're just going first, okay, since you don't have anything on the field, you don't pop anything, you activate Solitaire's effect since it was banished to special summon Spirit Master from your banish pile. So this is your board right here. So you got, you know, Slayer, Unizombie, and Red Resonator, and of course a Shirinu Spirit Master on the field. Okay, what you're gonna do next is that you're gonna synchro summon, you know, Spirit Master with Unizombie. Unizombie is level 4 because you dump Spirit Master to the graveyard, okay, to the graveyard to special summon in Cyframe Lord Omega from your extra deck. So this is your board right here. Alright, this is in your graveyard, okay, and that's pretty much it. So this is your grave right here. Okay, this is your graveyard right here, and Solitaire is in your banish pile. This is banished. And so what you can do next is that you can activate Typhoon Lord's Omega's effect to basically banish itself, so that way that you can clear up your extra monster zone. You're gonna single summon with Slayer and also Red Resonator to basically special summon in Omega, the second Omega from your extra deck. So this is your extra monster zone. This is your banish. So when Slayer gets sent to the graveyard, you basically get to add another Origin, and at the same time dump any REVENDREAD card directly from your deck to the grave. So you want to, let's say you want to dump the Houndhorde. Pretty amazing. Okay, so what you can do next is that you can activate REVENDREAD Origin, okay, to basically special summon you know, Slayer from your graveyard by banishing a Houndhorde and also a Unizombie from your graveyard. So there's a total level 6 to special summon REVENDREAD Slayer. It's an amazing thing that you can do with Red Resonator and of course Shirinu with the pre-preparation rights in your opening hand. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this deck profile, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. This deck is basically an Omega dot deck with zombies. It's also really great. So I love the way this deck works. It's a really fun deck to play, and make sure you guys try it out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.